Hey, we gotta calm down with the tough questions here, okay, bud? We gotta. Hey,
Does she walk on water?
she basically walks on water. There's your answer.
Ben Rhodes, you were talking about being laid back, and I think that's horseshit. You're not laid back. Look at you right now. That's not laid back, man. Embrace your comedy.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm not. I'm laid back in my own mind because in my own mind right now things are moving 1,000,000 miles per hour, but on the outside I feel like I'm laid back. That's just my personality, I guess.
But that's what we want, man. If you go back 20 years ago, the drivers were afraid to speak their mind, and cats like yourself add some color to this series.
I try to, and actually that comes from a place of great leadership from our team at ThorSport. There's a lot of teams that probably don't allow their drivers to show personality. And the fact is, I get more nervous in front of microphones and cameras and TVs and stuff because you can say something that can get you in trouble and you can't take it back. So, but my personality lends myself to doing that. Where in the race truck, the world makes sense to me. Like I'm in my home environment. Like things moving really fast. It's like it resonates with my own mind, and I just feel at home. And yeah, the world makes sense. But outside of it, you can say things that just come off the cuff, and then all of a sudden people put you on Twitter, and then all of a sudden you're the bad guy. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't really mean nothing by that. We're just out here talking, like chill, you know. And that's my other problem is whenever people are around, I kind of talk as if it's a really chill environment. But then sometimes you forget that there's like millions of people watching. So that's also a problem. But I'm working on it. But thankfully, I've got good leadership at ThorSport that, is very kind to that. And there's other places that maybe aren't that way.
Does life make sense as a dad yet? I know it's only 2 months in, but you said life makes sense as a race car driver. Does it make sense as a dad?
Well, it makes sense inside the race truck. Outside the race truck, the travel of a race car driver makes no sense to me. but as a dad, no, actually, probably not. I'm trying to make sense of all of it. That's what I'm saying. That little guy reminds me of what it means to be human because I struggle as a dad still. I'm trying to be better at it every day. I don't know if that it comes natural to anybody. Maybe it does, but to me, it doesn't. And honestly, he's actually broken me a little bit because I found that I had certain things I had to do in life. Like this is a routine. I had to do this. I had to do that. I had to get a certain amount of hours to sleep or I don't feel good. Well, now I can just run on any amount of sleep. And I used to not drink coffee before him either. And now I drink black coffee. So let me tell you what, he's just broken me a little bit. I can go in the middle of the night, wake up at 2, be up for a few hours, go back to sleep, get 3 hours of sleep total, and I'm good. How does that happen? Well, that never happened before him. So, yeah, it's weird, but I guess that's something everybody goes through when they become a parent.
I know you asked if Ty walks on water, but what about your wife when she gave birth? You got to bow down to her, don't you?
All women in general, actually. I don't think guys, in a lot of ways, give their wives enough props for what they go through, right? So I'm very appreciative of my wife. She does an amazing job. If she actually... Like, I thought about this before. If, God forbid, if anything ever happened, like, I don't know how I could be a parent by myself. There's no way. Like, she does so much of the work and takes care of him, and she's such a good mom that I don't know if there's like, oh, boy. Hey, we got to calm down with the tough questions here, okay, bud? We got to... Hey,
Does she walk on water?
She basically walks on water. There's your answer.